The Philadelphia 76ers just beat the Boston Celtics in a Game 7. This was absolutely absurd, and it ended with Joel Embiid getting injured. The game ended up coming really close. Jason Tatum was injured, Jaylen Brown couldn't pull it off, Derek White had a few bricks towards the end, and Maxey was incredibly clutch. So, let's just get right into it. I think that the key thing to highlight is that the Sixers won. The Sixers just beat the Boston Celtics, and they're moving on to round 2 of the playoffs. Maxey is looking incredible. VJ Edgecombe looking like an all-star in his first season. And apart from that, you do have Paul George played pretty well, and Joel Embiid was an absolute superstar tonight. But while we're on the subject of Joel Embiid, the Sixers have a serious problem. Joel Embiid went down with a pretty serious knee injury in the fourth quarter, and guys, this did not look good to say the very least. And I think it is for a large part because Joel Embiid had to play 39 minutes tonight. The guy came back from injury a mere few weeks ago. He has literally played 4 games since he had appendicitis, and playing him 39 minutes, I don't care how important of a game it is just medical mismanagement. And yes, he had 34, 12, and 6, and he's one of the most skilled centers of all time, but you just cannot risk an injury. He stayed in the game after this injury for a minute and a half, just hobbling up and down the court, and even dived on a rebound, and I was so shocked. He is extremely banged up. There's zero chance he plays game 1 against the Knicks next week, but even with that, a win is a win. The Celtics, they just kept fouling, which really dragged this game on. It ended up being 110-98, and bad loss from the Celtics if we're focusing on their standpoint, because Jason Tatum just came into this 50-win team, kind of ruined their chemistry for a few weeks, then avoided the last game to avoid taking the blame. I don't really know what he was thinking of doing. He obviously wasn't healthy this entire time, but when he was good, wow, was he good. 37-11 in a game 2. That was a really impressive game, but Celtics just did not make the best decisions this entire postseason. Jaylen Brown and Derek White, I think that there's a chance that they will actually be moved from this team for next season, because at this point, you just have to blow it up. Sixers side of things, I'll just go over the box score really quick because I can't really put this game into words, because the entire Sixers bench only had 3 points. Do you understand how ridiculous that is? 3 points from the entire bench in a 109, 110-point game? That's absolutely ridiculous. Maxey 30, VJ Edgecombe 21, Paul George had 13, which sounds really low for 42 minutes played, but look, while watching the game, I guess he recorded 0 stocks, but his defense is absolutely absurd. He really is just really good, even after being suspended for 25 games this season. Kelly Oubre had 6 points, and obviously Embiid 34. The only person who actually scored off the bench was Quentin Grimes, who played 26 minutes, had 3 points, 6 rebounds, and 4 assists, so not a bad game from him. The Sixers are just such an incredibly good top-heavy team that, wow. Maxey was probably a top 10 player this season. Joel Embiid when healthy. Last season he was fully healthy. He was the MVP. So needless to say that he's a good player. And everyone else on this team is just crazy as well. So I think now's the time to talk about the future. The Sixers are moving on. They have won a series after trailing 3-1 for the first time in franchise history. They were previously 0-18, and now they're on to the second round. This is pretty obviously not the type of series that you want to have in the first round, but I think a win was just so unexpected for them. Look, I personally had the Celtics going to the finals. I had them actually losing in the finals, but I did have them going to the finals nevertheless. And the Sixers winning just flips everything upside down, because now they play the Knicks. The Knicks are a good team. The Knicks also underperformed a bit in round 1. Both things are true. Even though they just had that 51-point win, I can't believe that I'm saying that, they still let up 2 games to the Hawks. And they could have clearly done better. Sixers also could have done better against the Celtics. Celtics probably shouldn't have won the 3 games that they did win. I think that the Sixers were just choking for the most part in some of those games. But if you do play the series without Joel Embiid, and I'm certainly going to assume that at least the first game of the series is going to be without Embiid, if not more. I don't know what happened yet. Probably something with his right knee that's been bugging him for the past, his entire career at this point. Game 1's going to be a really tough one, especially considering that they're not at home. I think that the Knicks will take that one. And from there, look, if Embiid comes back, I think anyone can win this series. But I also think that the Sixers' top-end talent, they literally, I'm going to go out on a limb and say that they have the best 5-man lineup in the entire league. Embiid, Maxey, Edgecombe, Paul George, and Kelly Oubre with Quentin Grimes as your 6th man is a disgustingly good lineup. Especially with VJ Edgecombe blossoming into the... he's just really a stud. He played 75 games this season, averaging 16, 5, and 5, along with 2 stocks on 40, 35, 81 shooting. It's incredible. It truly is. And Maxey, as I said earlier, top 5 player in the league, averaged 28 this season. He can also play a ton of minutes. Tonight he played 45, and he actually averaged the most minutes per game this entire season, with 38 minutes per game. If Embiid's healthy, Sixers are the best team in the league. And I can't believe that I'm saying that. I truly think that the Sixers are one of the best teams in the league, if not the best team in the league. Them versus the Thunder, it very well may come down to it, by the way. But if it does, and everyone's fully healthy, once again, fully healthy, but if everyone's fully healthy, I have no idea who's going to win that. I actually feel really bad for the Celtics, and I'll probably just round out the video talking about them because this was not supposed to be a good season. This was supposed to be a terrible season by every metric. You literally had Jason Tatum go out in the conference finals last year, and they weren't even supposed to make the playoffs. They end up being 2nd in the Eastern Conference, only to play probably the best team in the East other than them. We see that the Pistons are terrible, the Knicks aren't that good, but the Sixers are so good. They literally have young Jimmy Butler on their team. And yeah, Jason Tatum coming back was just such a good thing at the time, and looking back at it, I just don't think it was the right move. I think that he should have rested. He should have... clearly he wasn't 100% this postseason, and I'm a Warriors fan, so I definitely do not like the Celtics, but you gotta feel bad either way. But let me know who you think is going to win the next series, Sixers or Knicks, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.